This musket shooting is over by the Alamo.
Welcome to the Alamo. On March 6, 1836, about 5 o'clock in the morning, you have the Battle of the Alamo kicking off. Now, there are going to be two types of weapons that are primarily used here. We're going to see the rifle, which I'm holding, and the musket, which Christian is holding. Now, they are both flintlock weapons, which means they rely upon flint and steel as the source of ignition to light off the powder. Now, since you're relying upon a rock flint, there may be misfires. 1 out of every 7 shots is a misfire, so they are very common. You'll probably see one today. Now, the difference between the two weapons are what's inside of the barrel. The rifle, which I am holding, has rifling on the inside, which are grooves that are cut into the barrel. So when I put a patched round ball into this gun, it will make it very accurate. It will part a spiral on that ball, similar to that of a football. Now, this weapon will be accurate up to 2 to maybe 300 yards. And to load this weapon, I have my shot bag, which is this bag on my right hip, my powder horn, which holds all of the powder needed, and my powder measure. Now, this is actually an alligator tooth, something that was pretty common use because they're naturally hollow to measure out your powder. Now, as to the musket, which Christian is holding, this is the preferred weapon on the battlefield in the 19th century. It is a smooth-bore weapon, which means it's like a smooth pipe on the inside. So when it is fired, the ball rattles out of it. It will not be very accurate. It'll only be accurate up to 75, maybe to 100 yards. But the purpose of the musket is volume of fire. What he has on his right hip is his cartridge box that holds about 30 to possibly 60 pre-rolled with pre-measured amount of powder, and you'll all see that at the bottom. And it allows for a quick reload time, up to about 15 seconds. So that's 4 shots per minute for his, up to maybe 30, maybe to 45 seconds for mine. And then at the end of his musket, he has the bayonet. Now, some of you may think that it's for if you run out of ammunition, but it's the complete opposite. That is an offensive weapon. You drive the enemy off the field with a bayonet. Once you fire enough ammunition to your enemy, possibly causing enough casualties, your officers will give the order to move quite rapidly with those aimed at your enemy. Now, if you see 1,000 men running at you with that, do you want to stick around and find out how that feels? Probably not. So, more often than not, the enemy will turn tail and run. But here at the Battle of the Alamo, because the Mexican army says they are giving no quarter, which means no prisoners, that weapon is going to see extensive use on both sides. They're going to fight room to room, house to house, room by room, inch by inch with that specific weapon until there are no Texan defenders left. So we're going to fire a couple more shots for you guys. It will be extremely loud again. I do recommend plugging your ears. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming for our weapons demonstration. I'd like to leave you with two things today. Remember the Alamo and go Bills.
Go Bills!